So I really hadn't done much on the trike today. I kind of slept all day. I was tired as hell from work because it was so busy. Um, I went to the flea market this morning, and it was like, it's Father's Day weekend, and I seen something I wanted, and my wife was like, "Oh, do you want that?" So I asked the guy, and it was 50 bucks. So what I've been doing, this is a medical cart, but it's built like a Craftsman toolbox. What I've been doing is getting rid of all this stuff. I got like 1,000 sockets, and I've been turning it into this, all organized. One or two of each. You got a 6-point and a 12-point, 5/8 and ½ inch drive in standard, and then you got a 6-point and a 12-point in ½ inch and 3/8 drive in metric. And I kind of threw the ratchets that go with each set in there. Somebody's trying to talk to me. These are all my ratchets and extensions. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see what you can see. Well, it's not too bad. This is all my adapters. Mine and my dad's put together. That goes here. This is all my breaker bars and big sockets from my dad. I've got a box full. You know the Allen sockets? I've got Allen sockets, Allen Torx, Allen, you name it. And the bottom one, I believe, is empty. Yeah, there's nothing in it. I might put some air tools in there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool medical cart. It's got the shelves on the sides. I've been going through all the big sockets. Right? It's pretty cool. My little, MP3 decoder. There's my other camera. This is my Sony. I'm using my, what the hell is this one? I forget. But I've been sorting the tiny sockets, going through all the long ones now. But not bad, 50 bucks. If this was a Craftsman, it'd be like 600 bucks. And it's got medical cart lock, one lock, and the whole thing's locked. It's got to be pretty old too. Oh, these are the magnets that I bought for the to hold the panels down. You can't move it. It's like 90-pound pull. There's one there and there's one here. But like I said the other day, I'd repainted the ailerons red. I scuffed them down again. I didn't like how that other one came up, and I had a few issues, so I'm like, you know what, I want to do them both at the same time. So here's the stripes. What I do is, the lines right here across where the peak is, what I'll do is I'll airbrush the edge, and then I'll peel the tape up, and then I'll soften the hard edge, and it comes out much nicer. And then I'll go around the whole border of the whole wings with a black. There's my brush, I just cleaned it. But I'm going to set you up on the pedestal here, the tripod, the new one, and Alright, so here are the ailerons. A little shiny. Still got to be darkened more. I'm just doing the main line and then the shading over the line and then the border all the way around. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. It's like my 6th time. They look pretty bad in the dark. They actually look ridiculous on a camera. I'm not going to touch it just yet. I'm still going to put lines this way and probably the rudder line, and then put a line across where one of the spars was, and maybe one right here all the way across, because this rib actually goes all the way to the end. But that's tomorrow. I did the edge, I did the lines, I did a hard edge and softened it. Keeps it straight as much as you can without losing your mind. These are a little thicker than this one, so I'll add some more tomorrow, not a big deal. But that's it, I'm going in. Have a good night. Oh my God, what a nice toolbox. Yeah, don't look in there. Oh yeah, there we go. I'll have to find every socket that I'm missing, huh? Not many. Not many at all. I mean, why have I... Oh, actually I have a 26mm. It's on the gun. Okay, see ya. So here's my duplicates, triplicates, quadruplicates. I even have 7 or 8 or even 20 of some. They're just extra sockets. I'm going to take all the sockets out and dump the hardware eventually. I have been sorting everything. I need a couple of these. I need a certain size, like the standard in 3/8 drive. I don't have that. This is just an empty drawer. This is all the little sockets. Everything's marked. This is the only strip of big sockets I have. But anything oddball goes up in the front. I have most of them pretty much filled. When it gets to really big, I don't have much. Although I do have 26mm. These are all standard 1/2 inch drive and 3/8. These are all metric 1/2 inch drive and 3/8, of which I have a lot. Shouldn't be in there. But I tried to lay a ratchet with each one. These are 4mm up. 1/4 inch drive, 3/8 drive, 1/2 inch drive, and I don't have a lot. I do have a 36 though, which is the flywheel nut on a Volkswagen. What's this one? 30mm. I'd love to put that like that, but it hits the drawer. Ooh, it doesn't. This is all extra ratchets, extensions, sockets. These are all adapters. Between me and my dad, we had like one of everything. 3/8, big 1/2 inch swivels, little 1/2 inch swivels, 1/2 inch to what's that, 3/4. So yeah, even extensions. I get a ton, but these are all good ones except for maybe this piece of caca. SK, Craftsman. If it says China, it's not in this box. But I haven't really worked on anything this week. It's been a busy week at work. I did work on the lawnmower though. I found out it needs bearings for the drive. One of them is so bad it just spins in the hole. So I ordered a new set of bearings and I'm like, what the hell are you going to be there? I ordered a new drive belt for the front. Runs beautiful. Just doesn't like to spin the blades. But it's getting there. It was supposed to leave the other day, but the guy wasn't interested. He thought it was this huge tractor and I was going to give it to him for 500 bucks. Then he gets here, he wants 90 bucks off. I'm like, sorry dude, I wasn't born yesterday. What's left? Drawer B. This is the big stuff. Standard sockets, standard 1/4 inch impact sockets, loose sockets that are like SK and stuff I won't get rid of, big ratchets me and my dad had, breaker bars, ratchets, what do you call it, torque bars. There's actually 1, 2, 3 socket sets in here, or my dad's. This is all the weird stuff. This is all the Allen. Well, I thought today I'd put it in the driveway, put it on stands, take the rims off after washing them, of course, and get the correct lug nuts and see about polishing up the ribs and painting these in bin liner black, just like the front. Maybe have the spinners powder coated in white by my friend and go from there. It's been a busy week at work, like I said, and I just haven't had time to do anything, so trust me, this is something. They look great until they dry, and they look like hell. So, my rain cover. Alright, having fun. This is going to be a blast. I think I'll get these tires dismounted. So here I am, wire brushing away on the rims, using this to get rid of the clear coat. I also have one of these, which I think might be a little too aggressive. But I only have one of these too. I'd like to see what this does. We'll put it in the angle grinder, go from there. I'm sitting here, wire brushing away on the ribs, see how nice and clean they are. All the clear coats come off. And I look up, and it's pouring. I didn't even notice. 3 feet away and it starts pouring. I didn't even notice. I mean, I just got those rims off just in time. Won't hurt anything on the trike. Engine's all covered anyway. But yeah, it's snowing like a bugger. It's my dead end road to the swamp. I love the fact is nobody can build down there. It'll just sink. Alright. Back to the rims. Just taking the clear coat off and kind of giving it a polish. I think I might wet sand it, just the high edges. But as far as getting the black, I think I'll rough it up as good as I can and then do like I did the front rims. I'll take the weights off and have it rebalanced. The other side is an absolute mess. Let me show you this. Hold on a sec. Ugh. Corrosion City. How do I get rid of that? Well, I think we're going to sandblast it a little bit in the cabinet if I take the tires off. There it is. I live right near the airport. Passenger jet. Okay, having fun in the rain. These are my 1986 Monte Carlo SS rims. I have been cleaning the heavy stuff. It's got a clear coat over it. That's an absolute nightmare to get off. But I have the cure. I use the little brush to take the stuff off here, and it's all right with the edge. But when it's big, heavy stuff on this curve and all that dirt in there, and I gotta take the weight off. And this side is like, holy crap! See all the, it's like brake dust and rust embedded in there, and it's corroded, and the outer lip is just full of crap. I almost said the F word, but it's nasty. So here's what I did: the big cup brush takes all the heavy stuff off, and the little cup brush takes all the little stuff off. I don't mind about what's in there. I mean, I have a pot blaster, one of those handheld sand blasters. I could get in there if I really had to. But this side, nice and clean. I used purple power, or purple stuff, or whatever you want to call it. I call it purple stuff. These will clean up a lot better, because what I do is after I get the clear coat off, I use a green Scotch-Brite, and then after the green Scotch-Brite, I wet sand the living bejesus out of them. Now I did this one probably in the last, I don't know, 2 hours or whatever, but my camera battery was dead, so I couldn't record it. I'm thinking, it's all charged, I'm going to set you up and you can watch me do this one. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. But no worse than this one was. It's pouring out, so I got plenty of water. After I clean it off a little bit, I can rinse it off. See the dirt? It's actually aluminum. Hold on. But these rims really aren't that good. They're perfect. These tires aren't that good. They, I don't know the year on them. I remember there was a little circle you look for, and something to do with a date code. I don't think it even, I can't even see it. I know it was right in here somewhere. I have to look when they dry off. Not bad for $15 for two, huh? With the tires. Tires aren't bad. They're just a little too tall, and looks like somebody did a hell of a burnout with them. Alright, so I'm going to set you up, and I'm hopefully going to clean the goop out of this rim. I'll clean the inside probably first, and then I'll do the big stuff. Take all these suckers off. Alright, give me a minute. I'll set you up. Well, as you can see, that was a lot of fun. I sprayed some purple stuff on the black brake dust here, because I actually have a hornet's nest in the corner of a mud wasp. Let me see if that'll come out. Hey. Okay. So much cleaner. Alright, my garage scopes to the door. Awesome. 1986 Monte Carlo SS rims. All that just to paint them. What a pain in the ass. They're making fun of my shoes though, okay? Like 10 bucks. I beat the hell out of them and I throw them away. My favorite rim. I should put this on too. Some old spinners. I think it needs to look good in white. I don't know why, maybe white, I don't know. Maybe white centers, I don't know. Black. Here you go. Not bad for free. 15 bucks. Tires and rims. Found these spinners in a dumpster. I had to make the brackets. They work if you're gentle getting them on. I guess I'm not gentle. I could always hold it in there considering the tire's off, right? Dummy. How cool is that? Well, after cleaning these, I'm pretty beat. Formula GT 215 65 15, and I actually like if they're a little shorter.